I'm just waiting for some kind of burn spell to get rid of these defender guys that I have because that would make my day. Oh, good. Volcanic Dragon. Hello and welcome. Dirty William here, back with another episode of Magic Duels. Yes, I am going to be playing this again, so yay. Let's go ahead and get into it. Here lately, I have been getting more back into playing Magic, looking at cards from recent sets. Long story short, I wanted to play this again, so why not? I also want to play some Magic the Gathering online, and I don't really have anything super to play in like standard, but I'll work through it. I'll figure something out. But this is, it's one of those things where I thought, oh, I played this last year. I'm going to pick it back up again. No, it was almost 2 years ago that I played Magic Duels. So this is kind of coming out of from nowhere. But I really want to get back into playing Magic. And yes, it's not real Magic with paper cards, and yeah, it's not Magic Online, which is a lot cheaper than the paper cards. But you can unlock things. It has a story mode. That's kind of cool. So we're gonna get into it as soon as this thing loads up. Oh my god. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Um, Champion of the Drowned Catacomb. Okay, so you earn the little money dollars here after doing stuff. So looks like we're gonna get some money dollars whenever people play these new spells, which I've not unlocked from mmmmm. Champion of the Drowned Catacomb, Champion of the Sun Petal Grove, Duelist. So you get the monies for doing these things. I was playing the story mode, and I think what I want to do is see where we're at in that. So that's Amonkhet. Origins is, I thought, where I had stopped playing because I was calling the series Magic Duels Origins. I thought that's just what the name of it was. No, it's this set is Origins, and then you have Battle for Zendikar, Oath of the Gatewatch, Shadows over Innistrad, Eldritch Moon, Kaladesh, Aether Revolt, and now the new set Amonkhet. But I want to stick with the normal boring stuff, which is this. So let's just do that. We'll select that, sure, and go ahead and play through. So this is all unlocked now. I can't recall. I think we were playing Jace. I'm going to go and check this out and see what I've done, though. Yep, I've done that. I finished all of that. Where am I at in Jace here? The first dude. Yeah, okay. I think I finally beat that guy, if I recall correctly. I know it was a pain in the neck, though. It was a blue and red deck that I squared off against, and that was fun for me. Not very much. Alright, let's check this out. Or maybe it was a red deck and I was playing blue. Let's find out. Alright, let's see. We have Sleep, we have Finmore, we have 3 lands, so I could throw this down on turn 2. That on turn 3. Divination to draw into some more cards. And then Sleep, so that I can tap all of his dudes. Let's keep it. Let's find out what happens. They're playing first. Yep, red deck. I hate playing blue against red, and there's no counter magic here at all. Just none. Let's go ahead and play the land. And that's pretty much the end of that because I have nothing else cast. What you gonna do? Yep, play a thing. 2/1. Whenever it becomes blocked or becomes blocked, whenever it blocks or becomes blocked by a creature, it deals 1 damage to that creature. So basically, none of my stuff is probably going to be able to block it. It's gonna die anyway. Whatever. Not a bad little card. My turn. Creatures with Defender can't attack. Okay. I guess because I drew Fogbank. Yeah, we're not going to show that again. Fogbank, Defender, flying, prevent all combat damage would be dealt to and dealt by Fogbank. So that's not bad. That will actually keep this guy in check. So let's go ahead and throw that down. Let's zoom in on this real quick. So if I block it, it does 1 damage to the creature, but the combat damage will not kill it off. So good, good, good. I'll be able to protect myself a little bit from at least this guy. Unless he has a burn spell to blow it out, in which case, what am I going to do about it? What you got? Mage Ring Bully. Prowess. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, this creature gets +1/+1 to the turn. Attacks each turn if able. So, it has to attack each turn. Great. Whenever he casts a spell, it gets a... So, next turn, he'll probably throw out some kind of burn thing, I would think. Get rid of this guy, attack with both, and then he'd be attacking me for like 5. So, why not? Yeah, we're going to play land, as evidenced by the little thing that says play land. Now, what do we do here? Do we go ahead and throw down the Phantom Warrior? Or do we throw down the Blind Phantasm? Blind Phantasm will be able to block this guy, but it will die. Or we could just throw this down and be able to draw some cards. We also have Divination, which is a sorcery. I can draw 2 cards right now. Let's see. I've got 6 cards in hand. -1 is 5. I'd have a full grip, but nothing really to do. I don't really know what to do here. On the one hand, it'd be nice to get some extra card draw there, but I'm not going to be doing that until like turn 5. And it's an activated ability, so I could do it at any time. Let's go ahead and throw down the Blind Phantasm, I guess. Why not? Got a blocker. That's all I'm trying to do right now, is just make sure that I can block stuff. Because I don't know what's in these decks. That's kind of the problem, is I don't know what I'm playing against. I don't know what I'm playing with. So it's kind of difficult to figure that out. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and block that, because this will... the combat damage will not go through for this guy. So we'll go ahead and block that guy. Yeah. So Blind Phantasm is going to be blocking him. He's going to take 1 damage. They're going to basically trade. Now, this guy, even if he pumps this guy up, it doesn't really matter. Because it reads prevent all combat damage that would be dealt to and by Fogbank. So... yeah, both those guys die. He's still in the clear, so that's good. Another one of those guys. Yay. Okay. Fine. Whatever. I'm not off to a fantastic start. Yay, more land! Okay, play land. So, what do we do here? We need another blocker, so... I want to save sleep for later, because if he gets like 5 or 6 guys on the board, I'm kind of up a creek. As your mage... I think right now protecting my life total would be the best thing. So, how about we go ahead and play Phantom Warrior? It's better as an attacker because it is unblockable. But right now I'm just trying to stay alive. That's the main thing, until I can get Divination going and get some decent spells. Okay, so he probably has a combat trick where he can shoot me in the face or blow one of my guys off the table. So how about we do this? We're going to go ahead and block that guy because he's fairly safe, and we're going to block this guy. Those guys should be able to trade out. So I'm not going to take any damage. They are blocked. So they trade. In fact, I'm just stalling for time at the moment. Play another land, and let's see. I guess the appropriate thing to do here is just Divination and draw 2 cards. Because even though I can cast this, yeah, let's just Divination. Draw a couple cards. Got another Fog Bank, so that's good. Yay. Yeah, let's go ahead and throw that down. That's a good little defender. Go ahead and keep the board, hopefully, safe for me. And attacks each turn if able. So he pretty much has to do that, so we're going to go ahead and block. There's no sense in double blocking because no reason to. I'm just waiting for some kind of burn spell to get rid of these defender guys that I have, because that would make my day. Oh, good. Volcanic Dragon. Why didn't you play that before? Has flying and haste. for a 4/4. Okay. But again, I can block it with this fog bank, and the damage won't occur, basically. So that's good. I'm not going to sleep here. Not going to sleep. There's no reason to, because he only has these two guys on the board. This is more of a save my ass kind of a thing. But if he swings with everything, and I actually get into a board state where I could kill the guy, then I would want that extra turn so I can untap, play stuff, and beat his face in. So I guess what we're going to do is play Azure Mage. And I believe the activated ability is cost 4? Yes. Okay. So let's go ahead and continue. We don't need to draw the card right yet. And since it's an activated ability, I can do that at any time. So I'll do that before his next turn. I'd like to have about 6 or 7 more of these guys. Those would be nice. Is he going to attack with the dragon? Nope. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and block there. Confirm the block. I keep forgetting to click the button that reads that thing. Do it! Okay. Too bad I don't have something to, like, take control of that. Another one of those guys. Oh my good lord. Okay, in response, can I do the activated ability of this? Let's stop the timer and find out. Nope, apparently not. Can I do it now? No, I don't want to zoom in. Oh my god, go back. There we go. So in response to him casting the spell, I just drew another card. Oh, yay, more land. For Pete's sake. Don't really know what to do here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'd have 3 more mana. Let's go ahead and draw a card. Another Phantom Warrior. Sure, why not? Let's go ahead and play it. The worst that happens is he gets rid of it, kills it off. Yeah, I'm not attacking into a 4/4 flyer. Thank you very much. We'll skip attacks. This is a very defensive deck. I'm just waiting to get something that I can remove that dragon with, and it'll be slightly better. Okay, so we're going to obviously block this guy. And we're going to block that guy, because he would be able to play a spell, an instant of some kind, and pump that guy up. And might as well go ahead and trade this guy out too? Or should I just take the 2 and just start swinging at him? I'm just going to take the 2 and see what happens, because this is going to be a long game if I don't have dudes to do any kind of damage. It's really going to be long. He didn't play anything? Holy crap. Oh, another one of those guys. Those guys are pretty much useless at this point, which is unfortunate. Go ahead and play land. Get that out of my hand. Let's go ahead and do the activated ability, which I'm sure there's an easier way to do this, but I don't know. Yeah, another land. Fantastic. Technically I could draw another land if I wanted to. So right now, if I tapped all of his stuff with sleep, then I would be able to get a little bit more damage in. I think we're going to go ahead and attack, though, with these 2 guys, and see what kind of burn spells he's got in his hand, because I'm sure it's something. And if he does try to burn this off, I can always pay 4 and go ahead and draw another card. Which is hopefully not an island, because I don't really need any more land. Oh, no, I actually went through. Huh. Okay, so now on the next turn I can block that and that, but I'm going to let that 2 through. But if he has another one of those dragons, I am just screwed. Well, obviously it'd just be I'd have to take more damage. That's all there is to that. Sure, continue. He has no cards in hand, so he's just top decking right now. Yep, attacking with everybody. So we're going to block there and block there. I'll go ahead and take the 2. Because if I block this guy, I'd still be taking 3 probably if he had, because he's got a card in hand. He could possibly do something, some kind of combat trick to pump it up, and I'd take an extra damage. I don't really want that right now. So life totals right now are even. He has a better board position in my opinion. Another one of those guys. Sure, why not? Why not? I'm going to go ahead and draw a card. Another sleep. That's decent. That'll buy us a little bit of time. Another land. Holy crap. What is this? It's like 36 lands in this deck. That's irritating. Okay, so he's got this guy. If I attack into that with him, I'm going to be up a creek. So, do I go ahead and sleep here? If I go ahead and sleep, then I'd be getting at least a couple turns. Yeah, let's go ahead and sleep. Choose a player. How about that guy? Go to sleep. Bam. Okay. Now, what are we going to do? Let's go ahead and continue. We will attack with both of these guys. See if he has any... Well, he doesn't have any combat tricks because he doesn't have any cards in hand. So that makes it easy. Alright, so he's going to take 4 total this turn. And now, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4... I can safely play another Azure Mage. Now, his guys are not going to untap this turn. Let's go ahead and play that. That's fine. His turn. His creatures don't untap. More land for him. Good job. My turn again. Another Fog Bank. That's helpful. No cards in hand, so we're just going to go ahead and attack with the team. Attack with everybody. So he's going to be down to 6. Yeah, do all that stuff. We're going to go ahead and play Sleep again. We're going to choose, not me, we're going to choose him. And he should be dead next turn. Unless he's got something going on. Let's see. Actually, we're going to go ahead and do Fog Bank. That way we do have another layer of defense, or another dude to block guys. Again, he does not untap his creatures. He couldn't do anything at all. Another land. That's fantastic. I need that in my life. And... now we just pretty much swinging with these 3 guys and kill him off. He has 1 card in hand, which is a bit worrisome. You gonna take it? Is you dead? You dead! God, thank goodness. Sleep was really the MVP in that. That bought me some time. Whew. Wow. Okay, that's going to be it for this episode. That was just, I don't like playing control decks, and there's no counter magic in this, so I could not, the only way I could get rid of his threats was by blocking. The Fog Banks were really good. Sleep was fantastic when used properly. Just keeping him, I mean, he just threw his hand on the board, and he was just top decking at that point. But every time, I mean, 2 turns in a row, whenever I threw Sleep down, that was really good. Oh, I feel slightly better about myself. Next episode, I'm probably going to get just throttled. So, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like. Until next time, this is Dirty William, doing the dirty work.